Hello students, welcome you all in my YouTube channel Biology Squad. Myself Dr. Preeti Srivastav, PGT Biology, JNV Godda. I am also beloved by my students of JNV Giridih and JNV Hansdia. Dear students, today in this lesson I am confined to class 10th in connection to the various lessons for the chapter life processes. Again the parameter blood circulatory system. We have studied the structure of blood vessels, the components of blood circulatory system. In this lesson we are going to study about heart. We have already studied about blood vessels and blood also. Various components of blood also we have studied like RBC, WBC, thrombocytes, etc. Artery, vein, capillaries in case of blood vessels. So now we are going to see today the chief pumping organ of our body or the chief organ of blood circulatory system of human being is heart. Heart is very important organ. First of all, we should know the location of heart in our body. We should always know the location of various organs in our body. Dear students, after brain, heart and lung, these two organs are very important. Brain is under the high protection. Inside this cranium brain box, then heart is located in the thoracic region. If you will recall the structure of body, the entire body is being divisible into head and trunk. This may be treated as trunk, and trunk is divisible into two parts. The upper part is thorax and lower part is abdomen. And thorax is protected with ribs, and back side we have बैकबोन, रीढ़ की हड्डी, पीछे रीढ़ की हड्डी, आगे रिब्स. I had told you in respiration of human being about the structure of cage-like structure in the thorax region. If you will see the lateral view of a person, then you may see there is a cage-like structure like this, and inside this cage-like structure the heart is centrally placed. Heart is placed centrally in this or below this rib cages. Inside the rib cages, heart is centrally placed, and lung is also placed laterally to the heart. So this is the perfect location of heart. कभी कभी कुछ लोग आपको बोलेंगे हार्ट बाईं तरफ होता है. Please don't confuse. I will tell you why heart is slightly bent towards the left side of our body. क्यों झुका हुआ होता है लेफ्ट साइड में, ये हम आपको बताएंगे. But first of all we should see the location of heart. It is thoracic in position. It is located in the thoracic cavity. It is centrally placed. Heart is also known as cardium. Heart को ही कार्डियम भी कहा जाता है. कार्डियम, it is very important term for heart. Human heart is four-chambered. If we have to define the heart, then we may say that it is four-chambered. Internally, But if we will see externally, the heart is somehow triangular in structure. Okay, its structure is somehow triangular. So let us see the structure first. Let us see the external structure first. बाहर से heart कैसा दिखता है? One person is having her or his heart just equal to the fist of that particular person. हमारी मुट्ठी के बराबर हमारा heart होता है. आप अगर मुट्ठी को देखेंगे तो बिल्कुल मुट्ठी की तरह और इसी शेप में ऑलमोस्ट हार्ट होता है हमारे बॉडी के अंदर, isn't it? So let us see the external structure first. हार्ट कैसा दिखता है बाहर से? If we will see it, then it looks somehow triangular in shape and slightly bent towards the left. This is the external structure of heart. And if you will see the heart externally, then you may also note in the lower part, the upper part, the broader part is known as atrium. This is known as atrium. This is also treated as auricle. ऑरिकल का मतलब होता है कान के जैसा. कान ऊपर में ब्रॉड होता है इस तरह से, इसलिए ऊपर वाले हिस्से को ऑरिकल कहा जाता है. बट वी विल यूज द टर्म एट्रियम. एंड द लोअर ट्रायंगुलर पार्ट इज नोन एज वेंट्रिकल. एट्रियम एंड वेंट्रिकल, दीज आर टू पार्ट which we will see externally. Okay, and this is pulmonary artery, or you may say these all are aorta. This is lung aorta and this is aorta, महाधमनी जिसको बोलते हैं. And these are artery. This is lung vein, pulmonary vein, and these are vena cava. I had told you in my previous lesson. वेना केवा इज मेजर वेन. वेन का काम क्या है? पूरे बॉडी से डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड को लाना और उसको हार्ट में डाल देना. बट देयर इज एन एक्सेप्शन, लंग वेन, जो ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड को लेके आएगा और हार्ट में डालेगा. उसी तरह से आयोटा होता है जो महाधमनी बोलते हैं, आर्टरी से भी बड़ा होता है. एंड दिस आयोटा will pump or it will supply blood to the entire organ of our body. So this is very interesting external structure. But you should always know, if the head of the family is working very hard, he or she is earning for the family members. Family members are getting nutrition and so many items also, but that particular head member, he or she also require nourishment, isn't it? जो काम वाले, जैसे हेड ऑफ द फैमिली होते हैं, माता पिता जो काम करते हैं, ग्रैंड मदर, ग्रैंड फादर, उनको भी भोजन चाहिए होता है, isn't it? तो दो हार्ट इज सप्लाइंग ब्लड with nutrients and other items to the entire body parts, heart itself also require nourishment. Heart itself also require supply of oxygen, isn't it? It also require getting rid of excretory waste. Therefore, heart is also supplied with artery and vein, the wall of heart. Suppose These are heart, or you may say coronary. The term is there. This is coronary artery, which supply blood to the wall of the heart, isn't it? So this is, you may write the term as coronary artery, coronary vein. और इसमें कभी कभी अगर फैट के डिपोजिशंस हो जाते हैं तो ब्लॉकेज हो जाता है, देयर इज हार्ट अटैक, isn't it? CAD, CAD, coronary artery diseases may occur. So you will study in class 11th also in very detail. Dear students, as heart is very important organ, it is further covered by a membranous structure. There is a covering of heart. Heart is further covered by a structure, membranous structure, and it is termed as pericardium. Pericardium. पेरीफेरी से घिरे हुए रहता है कार्डियम को, इसीलिए कवर ऑफ द हार्ट इज नोन एज पेरिकार्डियम. दिस वर्ड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम सीबीएसई पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. You should always remember the cover of heart is known as pericardium. Okay. Now let us see its internal structure. When you will see the section of heart, longitudinal section, if you will cut the heart longitudinally, then you will see its internal structure. Okay. So internally it will look four chambered. Let us see what is the internal structure of heart. The study of heart is cardiology, and the doctor who is expert in cardiology known as cardiologist, isn't it? So let us see its internal structure. If you will see the internal structure, then you may see that heart is containing four chambers. I wish to give you a very simple diagram so that you may remember the structure of heart. These are muscles, cardiac muscles. Heart is made up of a special muscle which is known as cardiac muscle. You have studied in class 9th also, isn't it? So these are muscular part of the heart, and these are chambers. By means of this diagram, you may clearly understand different part of the heart. So let us see one by one. If I am standing like this is my right side. Okay. So this will be the right side of the heart. Please never confuse. If you will confuse, then your marks will be cut. Okay. So this is the right side of the heart. This is my left side. So this is the left side of the heart, isn't it? Because you are making like this. Okay. So this is the right atrium. You may level it. Right atrium. And this is left atrium. This is right ventricle. This is left ventricle. Dear student, please note some differences. The right ventricle is less muscular than the left ventricle. The left ventricle is more muscular, highly muscular than the right ventricle, isn't it? Therefore, due to high muscularization, the left side of heart is, or the heart is bent toward the left. बीच में रहने के बावजूद भी हार्ट बाईं तरफ झुक जाता है ड्यू टू द हाई मस्कुलराइजेशन ऑफ लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल. ओके, नाउ यू सी हियर a wall like structure is there. This is also made of all our muscles, isn't it? The septum is there. एक दीवार है बीचों बीच, राइट और लेफ्ट के बीचों बीच एक दीवार है और इसको हम लोग सेप्टम कह सकते हैं. We may use the term as septum. Okay. Right side never meet to the left side, but right atrium can meet to the right ventricle by means of this opening. These are the opening, atrioventricular opening, which is guarded by the valve-like structure. I had made for your convenience 3 flap-like structure in right side and 2 flap-like structure in the left side. This is known as tricuspid valve. This is tricuspid valve and this is known as bicuspid valve. Tricuspid, and these may be also treated as atrioventricular valve. Okay, and just you see at the, or you may say that the right atrium contains 2 veins, or it contains opening for the connection of 2 major veins. These are known as vena cava. One is superior, ऊपर vena cava, and inferior vena cava. Dear student, our body is very large and heart has to pump the blood and clear the blood also. Perform so many functions, isn't it? From upper part of our body, the deoxygenated blood is collected and through this superior vena cava, the major vein, blood enter in the heart. Similarly, from the lower part of our body, deoxygenated blood will enter to the right atrium through this inferior vena cava. Or in short, you may say vena cava brings deoxygenated blood from our entire body and power it inside the right atrium. Okay. At the junction of vena cava and right atrium, there is one elevated structure, muscular pad-like structure. जैसे आप अपनी हथेली देखिए तो हथेली में यहाँ पे ये उभार है, उठा हुआ होता है. ठीक उसी तरह से हार्ट में भी यहाँ पे एक उभार होता है, मस्कुलर स्ट्रक्चर होता है, उठा हुआ होता है, पैड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होता है और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. एंड दिस इज ट्रीटेड एज ऐसे नोड. ऐसे नोड इसको कहा जाता है साइनो एट्रियल node, and this is also known as pacemaker. थोड़ा ऊपर लिखिएगा, है ना. This is called as pacemaker. पेस बनाने वाला, हार्ट को रिदम देने वाला, रिदम इनिशिएट करने वाला, यही होता है ऐसे नोड. ऐसे नोड Sinoatrial node is very important, which create or initiate rhythm in the heart. Then you see on the left side here there is opening of pulmonary vein or lung vein to the atrium, left atrium. This is pulmonary vein, or you may call it lung vein also. This brings oxygenated blood Hb plus O2 थ्रू लंग. कहाँ से लेके आता है? लंग से. ये लंग से लेके आता है और लेफ्ट एट्रियम में डालता है. यू सी हियर, दिस इज साइनोएट्रियल नोड एंड दिस इज ट्राइकस्पिड valve. Now one more thing you see, as soon as deoxygenated blood enter inside the right atrium, the pressure increases and this contract. Why it contract? I will tell you somehow later. But just you see, right atrium will contract and blood will be sent to the right ventricle. Blood enter to the right ventricle through this opening. Okay, tricuspid valve will open and blood will enter inside this right ventricle. Then a question arises, how this tricuspid valve open or bicuspid valve will open, isn't it? आपने देखा है ना, जो डोर होते हैं ऑटोमेटिक डोर, आप खोलें और वो फिर खुद ही बंद हो जाता है, उसमें स्प्रिंग लगा हुआ होता है. या फिर आपने देखा है कठपुतली का डांस, उसमें धागे की मदद से उनको नचाया जाता है, isn't it? Though this tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve, these valves are attached with very finer structure and these finer structures are known as कॉडी टेंडिनी. इनको क्या बोलते हैं? इनको कॉडी टेंडिनी बोलते हैं. आपको जरूरत नहीं है, इट इज नॉट नीडेड इन क्लास 10th, बट यू शुड नो, यू कैन डू इट. सो यू मे राइट दिस इज नोन एज कॉडी टेंडिनी. These are fiber-like structures which control the movement of AV valve, atrioventricular valve, tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve. It can be open and closed by means of contraction and expansion of this cauda tendini. Okay, so these are the structure. Now one more interesting thing you should know. Here is an opening. From atrium, the blood will come to the ventricle. From ventricle, the blood will have to go to the aorta. So there are openings. In the cavity of ventricle. It is an opening. Okay. Through this opening, suppose blood from right atrium enter to the right ventricle, then this valve close. Similarly, blood from left atrium will enter to the left ventricle, and as soon as blood come to the ventricle, AV valve close. Cauda tendini expands and the valve is closed, shut down. One way transfer of blood is only there, unidirectional, isn't it? Then now the ventricle will contract, then where the blood will go? Okay, there are openings in right ventricle also and in the left ventricle also, and these opening is connected by aorta, major vein. The right side is connected with this right side will open into this lung artery, or you may say it as lung aorta. As I told you, everyone have their heart just like a fist. Now you see, suppose this is the dorsal part of the heart. When you will see it back, here how it looks, this is situated at the upper side. From this side you may say कि ये ऊपर से दिख रहा है, ऊपर से ये रखा हुआ है. और जब आप ऐसे देखेंगे, then you will come to know it emerges from the downward, isn't it? The same story is here. This opening is connected with lung aorta or pulmonary aorta. The right side is connected, right ventricle is connected with lung aorta, pulmonary aorta. As I told you earlier, deoxygenated blood enter to the right atrium, from right atrium to the right ventricle, and from right ventricle to the lung aorta, and from lung aorta it will go to the lung. Okay, now the opening of left ventricle is associated with aorta, महाधमनी से जुड़ा हुआ होता है. This opening is associated with aorta. पेसमेकर को मिटाना पड़ेगा. यहाँ आप देखिए, ये मेजर धमनी होता है, महाधमनी जिसको बोलते हैं, and this is aorta. The aorta is associated with the opening inside the right ventricle. So these are the opening, and these openings are also guarded by valve. Valves are there. Okay, these are also valve, and some more valves are present in the opening or at the junction of these ventricle and aorta. And these valves are known as semilunar valve. These valves are semilunar valve. Okay, I think you are understanding it very clearly. Now, you should have a question, isn't it? और आपको लगता होगा कि आखिर ये हार्ट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट और एक्सपेंड कैसे करता है. Which factor is monitoring its contraction and expansion, isn't it? So dear students, you will study in class 11th in detail, but I want to tell you here also. As you see, it is SA node. The same muscular structure is also present at the bottom of right atrium. Okay, and this is called as AV node, atrioventricular node. This is AV node. There is mechanism of conduction. There is regulatory system. हार्ट के पास अपना रेगुलेटरी मैकेनिज्म होता है, isn't it? Just you see, you will be amazed to see the regulation of the heart contraction and expansion. And these two are connected by this fibril-like structure. Okay, SA node is connected with the AV node. Then this AV node is further containing fibers, muscular fibers, which will reach up to the ventricular wall. And these are treated as, इनको भी हम लोग लेवल कर सकते हैं. If you wish, you may level it. This is treated as bundle of His. Now, one more interesting division is here. This bundle of His is further multiplied like this. Fibrillar structures are present all over the ventricular wall, and these are treated as Purkinje fiber. इनको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? इनको पुरकिंजे फाइबर कहते हैं। पुरकिंजे वॉज द साइंटिस्ट। ये सभी साइंटिस्ट थे जिन्होंने ढूंढा इनके पार्ट्स को, उनके नाम पर रखा गया, बंडल ऑफ हिज। तो इस तरह से अब आप देखो, दिस इज रेगुलेटरी मैकेनिज्म। क्या होता है? एज सुन एज ब्लड, डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड, Hb plus CO2 touch it, this get excited and it is sending impulse to AV node and same time it will command the contraction of atrium. Atrium will contract and at the same time message has been sent to AV node to make it alert, I am sending the blood. Okay. So as soon as blood reaches to the ventricle, these valves shut down and ventricular wall contract due to the messages sent by this Purkinje fiber. This is regulatory mechanism. It will contract and then semilunar valve will open and from right side blood is being sent to the lung through lung aorta and from left ventricle pure blood, oxygenated blood, blood having oxygen is being sent to the aorta and through this aorta it will be sent to the various parts of the body. So this is the course of circulation also. This is the structure of heart also. Dear student, always remember the right side is being separate to the left side. दाहिना साइड हार्ट का बाएं साइड से कभी नहीं मिलता है. Deoxygenated blood always run through the right side and oxygenated blood always run through the left side. Okay, now one more thing you see. From the body, the heart, blood enter to the heart and from the heart, blood comes to the body, isn't it? Again you may say, from the heart blood is being sent to the lung and from lung blood is being sent to the heart. So 2 times circulation is going on. Now let us see by one very simple diagram the course of blood circulation in human being. You will understand it very clearly, the course of blood circulation. Okay, dear student, one more time I want to give you this bicuspid valve is also known as, it is very important valve, it is also known as mitral valve. This is called as mitral valve. You are teenagers, बच्चे हो आप और आप कहीं भी मान लो कि कहीं रास्ते में कुछ गोलगप्पे मिल रहे हो या इस तरह के कोई फूड है, हम लोग उसको खा लेते हैं एंड गेट थ्रोट इन्फेक्शन, इजंट इट? प्लीज बीवेयर ऑफ थ्रोट इन्फेक्शन, क्योंकि थ्रोट इन्फेक्शन के थ्रू वी गेट इन्फेक्शन ऑफ स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस और वो बैक्टीरिया जो है धीरे धीरे हार्ट में चला जाता है एंड स्लोली एंड स्टेडली इट ग्रोज and in the long run it affects this mitral valve or bicuspid valve and it also causes rheumatism, arthritis, rheumatic arthritis. So please take care of your health also. Okay, now let us see one more thing. You see here, dear student, the heart is contracting and expanding. Okay, the contraction of heart is termed as, please write the term. The contraction of heart is known as systole. Systole contraction of heart and expansion is known as diastole. Expansion of heart. And a heartbeat, heart is contracting and expanding and it constitute blood pressure also. you may write a term blood pressure. BP is equal to a normal blood pressure is measured by means of sphygmomanometer, and it is 120 by 80 mm of Hg. This is the normal value of blood pressure, and this is systole, this is diastole. The upper one is known as systolic pressure, the lower one is known as diastolic pressure. And what is the name of apparatus by which we can measure the blood pressure? Isn't it? It is sphygmomanometer. Manometer is a common term for the apparatus which measure pressure, and it is sphygmomanometer. Blood pressure measuring instrument is known as sphygmomanometer, and a normal or standard blood pressure is 120 by 80 mm of Hg. The upper value represents systole and the lower one is diastole. And one heartbeat is consisting of one contraction and expansion. Okay, so let us see the course of circulation through a very simple diagram. I am going to tell you a very simple diagram by which you will understand it very, very clearly. Dear student, a symbolic diagram we can make of heart. Just make 4 chambers having opening. Suppose this is tricuspid valve and this is bicuspid valve. This is right atrium, this is right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. It is tricuspid valve, it is bicuspid valve. Okay. Suppose through body, entire body, upper part, lower part, entire body, the deoxygenated blood, we may write it as Hb plus CO2. Deoxygenated blood is being sent to right atrium. This will be sent to right atrium through vena cava. Make it. Okay. This is vena cava and this is deoxygenated blood, Hb plus CO2. You may use blue color also for the deoxygenated blood. You may use the arrow. Arrow should be given to show the direction of blood circulation. Okay. And as soon as it will reach, here there is semilunar valve. It will reach to the right atrium, and by the contraction it will enter to the right ventricle after the opening of tricuspid valve. By means of this opening, or you may say here is the opening of ventricle and aorta, so there will be semilunar valve. Okay, and through this right ventricle, the blood will enter to the pulmonary aorta and will reach to the lung. Why the term aorta or artery we are using? Because I have told you the blood or the vessel which is carrying blood from heart to the organ is an artery or aorta. Okay. So here deoxygenated blood is being sent to the lung. It is lung Hb plus CO2. This is lung aorta, pulmonary aorta, and this is deoxygenated blood. So from the entire body, deoxygenated blood enter to the right side of the heart and come to the lung. And in lung, it get oxygenated. जैसे आपको बताए हैं हीमोग्लोबिन दल बदलू होता है, लंग में ऑक्सीजन ज्यादा है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को छोड़ करके ऑक्सीजन को पकड़ लेगा, नेताजी के जैसा है, हैविंग ड्वेल नेचर, इट विल कैच ऑक्सीजन एंड बिकम ऑक्सीजनेटेड, एंड ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड विल बी सेंट टू द लेफ्ट एट्रियम. लेफ्ट एट्रियम के पास इसको भेजा जाएगा. इट विल रीच टू द लेफ्ट एट्रियम, और लेफ्ट एट्रियम में वो किसके मदद से आएगा आप याद करिए, इट इज लंग वेन, एन एक्सेप्शन. जबकि वेन जो है डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड को लेके आना चाहिए, बट हियर द लंग वेन इज कैरिंग ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड टू द लेफ्ट एट्रियम. ओके, एंड हियर इट इज Hb plus O2. And then the blood will be sent to the left ventricle, and through left ventricle it will be sent to aorta, and through aorta it will be sent to the entire body parts, entire body cells, like this. You may level it. This is the course of blood circulation. Hb plus O2. You may say it as aorta, महाधमनी है ना, and Hb plus O2. This is the course of blood circulation in human being. Dear student, one interesting thing you are noting, from body the blood is being sent to the heart, and again from the heart it is being sent to the body. Body to heart and heart to body, isn't it? This is known as systemic. You may write it. You have to study what is double circulation. Class 10th में ये बहुत ही important question होता है. What is double circulation? You have to define it. So systemic, body का एक दूसरा term systemic भी होता है. So this from body to heart and heart to body, this is called as systemic circulation. You may write in short as SC. Now again you see, from heart to lung and lung to heart, blood is being transported, and this is known as pulmonary circulation. This is known as pulmonary circulation. Or you may simply write it as PC, SC. Now one equation you may write to remember. Through this two type of circulation, systemic circulation and pulmonary circulation, in human being, circulation of blood is called as double circulation. Why there is separation like right side and left side? To meet the requirement of our body for the energy. For more energy, for our multicellular body, we are highly developed, we need more oxygen. Therefore, there is separation in the heart chamber. So please write one equation to remember what is double circulation. Last but not least item you write in this content. Okay. DC is equal to SC plus PC. DC stands for double circulation. Systemic. Pulmonary. Pulmonary means lung. You may also write it as lung circulation, PC or LC. So PC pulmonary circulation. So this is very important parameter, very important question from CBSE point of view also during the blood circulatory system in human being. So dear students, this is about circulation in human being, the course of circulation. You have studied the structure of structure of heart also and function of heart also. Can you say how many times our heart beat per minute? Yes, 72 to 80 times. This is an average value. Okay, so please go through this content. I will meet in next lesson also. One part is left, that is excretion. Till then, bye. Please keep safe, stay at home, use mask. This is the very toughest period for all of us. So stay healthy, stay safe and use all the measures to prevent yourself from the corona. Isn't it? Wish you all a happy stay. Please like and subscribe my channel. I am your bio ma'am. You are my students. If you feel any problem, if you have any question, so please comment it in the given link. Till then, bye.